Okay, here is a little demo video, a little walkthrough for my next map to release. It's deathmatch. I'll set it for one player to give a walkthrough. Excuse me. You don't have to do the quad jump mod, but it's easier for me to navigate the map. You can do a flyby when you're waiting to begin the match. So basically, the concept of this map is a large industrial ventilation building. It's just a bot I'll remove. It's just a pawn for size when I put this fan up here. When you jump into this big chute, you fall down and the gravity is different because of the wind of the fans and the wind at the bottom. This is the main tube. And of course there's pickups. Redeemer is up here. Damage amplifier. And on the sides, there's other chutes and paths. These are all some meshes are temporary, some are permanent. I resized a lot of them. This is all stock assets from the 2004 Editor's Edition. And I'll give you a little gameplay action. You can spawn points are anywhere along these tubes. Once you fall in, gravity will bring you up and down. It's pretty easy to navigate. Once you get the hang of it. If you go to the edge, there's a space. You can bring yourself back to the middle. You can hit this fan. It can give damage too. So basically the way the gravity is set up, depending on the height you jump off, is really how far you're going to go down. And at the mid-level here is a room. One of the other shafts comes down this way. There's some side hallways. So this is a great high population map. It's large enough to support 32 players easily. Here's another shaft. The gravity is different in these tubes. So this one's the same thing. You fall down a little slower, but if you move to the edge, you can basically drop down. And if you move back to the center, you're right there. Here's the bottom of the main fan, and there's the only active bot. You can get here, you gotta be careful, of course. If you jump up and hit the fan, you'll get chopped up. You could get lucky. take a little damage, but you know, it's 3 of those fans there. So watch. Yeah, right in the head. But here, I spawned right at this level. If you jump here, it'll just push you right up. That is one of the side chambers. You can kind of fall down if you're good enough. This is only one of the only few ones with obstacles. I added this. Oh, you can't get that. You can't do it. It's going to be good. This is one of the more challenging areas, actually. And here is a vent. If you fall into that box, you take damage. But it's not ridiculous. If you can walk on the edge, you can take a little damage. If you walk right in the middle, you die. There's one of the lifts. And it just went up. That means a bot activated it. Bot's fighting the pawn. I could put a button here, but it's just a texture, it's just a mesh. But the lifts are, you can shoot the lift, call it. There's that health pack at the bottom again. So when you're down here in the bottom, to get out, to get back up, and you gotta take a lift. And I think I'm going to add a chute to shoot you right up, because it's a long walk. Here is the another elevator. There's 3 elevators, so you find one here. They're different speeds. This one doesn't stop on the way down at every level. The other one does, and then there's a freight elevator, which is a bigger elevator. And once you're out of the bottom level, these go all the way around, and then there's some stairs up here. It feels a little cramped, and the stairs are really steep. But believe it or not, it adds a really good game mechanic. Can't explain it, but when you're fighting in these narrow chutes, it's really good. It's enough height that you don't take damage when you jump down. So it makes it kind of fun, because it's regular gravity. So when you're playing a deathmatch in here, you know, there's 2 points of contention always here in the middle. Bots love to hang around here. It's the shield, and I've got a lot of practice in this level. And then there's the Redeemer, of course. And then there's the damage modifier, which is really difficult to get. But you can land on the fan if you got right. You gotta be good. And you gotta know what you're doing. Look at, as you can see, you jump every time you get lower and lower, you can pick it up. So let's see if I can do it. I'm gonna just slow myself down. Yeah. But I can do it right now, watch. Just to prove it can be done. Oh. So close. Oh, I'm still floating around. The gravity in the tube will affect certain projectiles, as you can see. The velocity, push it up. Boom, the fan. Ha ha ha. That's pretty neat. So let's see what it's like with 32 bots. And you can see what the actual gameplay is like. And it's pretty fun. See how the bots do. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty dangerous in the middle. And you want to get weapons, so you can get right back up by jumping into the middle of the two. That's not a problem. Oh, I fell too far. If you spawn up here, it's pretty fun too. This is a little upper area. They can't, the bots really can't get you. Oh, someone got the Redeemer. So as you can see, the bots work pretty well. Yeah, weird things happen. Yeah. The gravity in this too is really, really minimal. It's almost perfectly balanced. But even with 32 bots, it's not heavily trafficked because there isn't a lot of path nodes in here. So once a bot spawns in the tunnel, if you're playing against other people, it'll totally change the mechanics of pathing, and because people will run routes, the bots don't necessarily are gonna run routes like they would do in a normal level. There's just too many options here. They're going to be more attracted to fighting each other as opposed to a player running routes for goodies. And most of the goodies are in the center of the chute, which I probably should put some better goodies in here. Oh, I died. Just like here, the fan is an actual moving object, so no, she jumped in and got whacked. Thank you. Pretty useless. Try and shoot through with the shotgun. Black cannon. This has regular gravity here. See down here at the bottom level, it's not so populated. So, which can suck. I just missed the elevators. If we can't call the elevators, we have to run to the freight elevator. See, I did get tapped. And this is one of the angled halls. And that's so you know where the freight elevator is, which is being used. It should come down. Let's see it moving. Is it moving? Someone's up there. Camping that thing. I don't know. Gotta put a button there. So that's basically a lot of time down here on the bottom. That tells me a lot. The map is not released yet, so and this has been an issue. Some fighting up there. There's somebody. I just got on the elevator and got whacked. Oops. Okay. Let's kill ourselves. Look where we are. This area of the map is always there. Yeah, I meant it to be a camping spot, but kind of changed the pathing around a little bit to make this area a little more fun. Oh, it came down to the hole. There's no spawn points near there. I love that. It's a pretty fun level. It's always fun to die. See, when you're bouncing around the tube, it's dangerous. So you really want to get to the side. Hey that days, brother. Yeah, we're at 20 minutes. That's how you do it, baby. Ah, I killed myself shooting. Well, that's the fall. Most of the mechanics are done. You know, all the movers, except for adding a few more shoots to get you back up. The level runs pretty fine. The amount of activity in the center of the level here, which is what you want. You want a place that draws players together. So we have the Redeemer in this area, and as you can see, this is where all the activity is, which is the core concept of this design. You know, when I designed the chute revolves around the shooting pads, kind of like horse race stalls, you know. And the fall, the concept revolves around that center chute. And originally, I did a skydiving simulator, and once I figured out how to manipulate the gravity in this version of the engine, the gravity is done in volumes, so it's a little more easier, and you just set your volumes. They have priority levels of what the gravity is and which one can be confusing. And once this map is done with the skinning and the few, I'll add some buttons for the elevators. Now, I just don't want to get into a situation with the bots that are waiting for the elevator to come, because they'll just camp the elevator sometimes. I'm trying to avoid that. I know that. Remember the old Unreal Game of the Year, there was always I think the way the designers got around that was by making the lift areas very low population, low activity. And that helps in a way, or keep it very frantic. It's got to be one or the other. So the one with the old boat is very frantic for the lift. That's a very small level too. This is a large level, so I'm probably going to have to put some buttons there, or just make chutes that go straight up, which I probably will do. So I would expect them to release this map probably within like a month, maybe longer, depending on how much time I get to put into it. But that's just a little preview. Yeah, the main ventilation facility located at the heart of an abandoned mega industrial city. So look forward to it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the shoot. If you will play on it, you know, I would at least play it myself, and I hope it works with the stock textures, because all the textures and assets are from the game. I'll see you guys next time.